Good morning everyone, I'm Susan Jane Intuitist and I have a quick live today. One of my friends had reached out to me and asked a question, which was Jack of all trades or Master of one. Now he wrote Master of one, and when I looked it up, it's actually got Master of none, Jack of all trades or Master of none. Now obviously it's a play on the words there. But I wanted to give a shout out to Paul and say hi, he's over in America and I'm over here in Australia. But what I'd like to do is get a bit of an understanding of that. So I'm taking my glasses off. So anybody popping on, I'm sorry, you're just a blur, because I really want to focus on this. When I was doing a meditation about it, it was starting to come through. And it's coming through really clear, and it was really quite interesting. So this sort of terminology came back from quite some time ago, where it was sort of a negative aspect in that you were a jack of all trades, that you could do lots of different things, but you weren't a master in one area. Now, with the ways things are and the way things are going, there is now this attitude that if you are a master of something, you're the expert, you're the well-known person about it. But I tend to look at this, because of the spiritual nature that I look at, I tend to look at this saying more towards, and by the way, Paul didn't understand when he asked this question whether it was about him personally or whether it was about a general overview. And I've taken it as a general overview. So being a jack of all trades or being a master of one is where I'm focusing and what I'm looking at. So I honestly feel like I'm a jack of all trades, but it's a personality thing, because I don't want to be focused in this one point and be a master there. I would prefer to be a jack of all trades and have an understanding and get that knowledge and learning from lots of other different areas. So when we often see this quote, we often look at it as in a negative aspect, whereas I actually see it as a very positive one, but because of me liking to do all these different things. Now, when I look at it in a spiritual context, or in that aspect, we look at being a jack of all trades and a master of one. Now that master needs to be the master of you. Now we can learn all these different techniques, and I have done Reiki, I've done Bowen, I've done remedial massage, I have learnt readings, I've done lots of different things. But this particular way, the way I see it is that the master needs to be the master of you. You need to be in control of you, your emotions, and not necessarily in control, but aware of your emotions and understand those emotions. You need to be your own master. What you do outside, how you do that, is all the trades, the jack of the trades. So it's learning about who you are, what you're doing, where you're going, and what it's all about. So that's where I see this question that you've asked me, Paul. It's more about getting that understanding. And I honestly feel that in your situation, it's happening where you are getting this understanding across the board, where you're getting this jack of all trades across the board, but you don't feel like you're mastering anything in particular. Believe you me, as you start to get those trades, you start to stack it up, you will find where your mastering will be. So that was what this little story was all about. I hope you've enjoyed that. It's just a little quickie. It's really more towards Paul than anyone else. But if you do have any questions you want to ask, let's go with that one. That was a really strange, because it wasn't really a question, it was more of a statement. But anyway, that was really where it was going to. So I'm going to say bye for now. I've got heaps to do. I've got a reading I need to do for a surgeon, actually, who is very well aware that after operating on people on the operating table, he's very, very aware that there's more to life than just the physical body. So I'm doing a quick reading for him. So I'll say bye for now. Have a great weekend and all the very, very best. Bye.